So you've spent the last couple of years immersed in video games, indulging in unhealthy snacks, and endlessly scrolling through TikTok. You've allowed your cravings to control you, letting your habits dictate your life. Maybe you've tried to make changes, hitting the gym or starting a project, but consistency has been elusive, and your old patterns keep pulling you back. You've become what I call the overthinker, someone who spends more time planning than acting. But just by clicking on this video, you've taken a vital step toward change. You've made a promise to yourself to shift into a person who takes action, someone driven by purpose and ambition. This is the start of your transformation into the doer. The key difference is understanding that old habits are deeply ingrained in your subconscious. Completely eliminating them may be unrealistic, but you can overcome them by entering a phase of intense focus, discipline, and deep work. This will disrupt your chaotic routine and help you redefine your identity. But before we dive in, a word of caution. The concept of disappearing should only be temporary. When I started building my personal brand, growing it from 0 to 300,000 followers in under a year, I implemented these strategies. Sure, I distanced myself from distractions, but I maintained relationships with those closest to me because we supported each other throughout the journey. Don't overdo it. A couple of months of intense focus is enough to kickstart a big project or make a significant lifestyle shift. Afterward, you can return as a stronger, more accomplished individual. To begin, one of the most effective habits is waking up at the same time every day, and that time should be early. Ideally, you should wake up before or during sunrise. Starting your day before the world is awake gives you a psychological edge. If you wake up after sunrise, you'll feel like you're playing catch-up. During my school days, I would wake up at 4 a.m., allowing me a couple of hours to focus on my goals before the day officially began. While waking up at 4 a.m. consistently can be tough, even adjusting to 6 or 7 a.m. mornings can make a big difference. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. Discipline grows with repetition. Another critical point. Your phone is your biggest enemy during focused work. Keep it out of your workspace entirely. Even silenced notifications can subconsciously distract you. Place it in another room and activate Do Not Disturb, except for emergencies, like allowing calls from family members. Avoid social media as much as possible. If you use platforms for work or a personal brand, mute unnecessary content to minimize distractions. Time blocking is another powerful tool. Plan your day in advance, scheduling tasks for specific times. This structure mimics the routine many of us are used to from school. Pair this with scheduled breaks to recharge your mental energy and maintain productivity throughout the day. Finally, master flow state. This is the mental zone where you're so immersed in your task that time seems to disappear. The best time to achieve this is early in the day before your mental energy is depleted. Eliminate distractions, focus on one task at a time, and consider using tools like focus music or timers to optimize your sessions. I hope these tips inspire you to take action. Share your experience in the comments. Let's make this the most productive comment section on YouTube. I'll see you in the next video.